Can a meme make or break a manga? Kagurabachi is a series that truly deserves the title of underdog. From going to a meme to one of the best new-selling mangas, selling over 300,000 copies in its first 3 volumes, it is safe to say that Kagurabachi is here to stay. And honestly, this is a great thing for many reasons. This shows that there's a change in Shonen Jump. With series like Jujutsu Kaisen and My Hero Academia officially coming to an end, we are finally seeing a new mangaka on the rise. The new era of Shonen Jump is here. The Z era. Get it? Because of Gen Z. You know, this is a horrible name. I don't know who the hell even wrote this. They need to be fired. So, how did Kagurabachi go from being such a meme to one of the new best-selling mangas? Well, it starts with our main character, Chihiro. An illustration started popping up with how tropey and plain his design was. The internet decided to start poking fun, saying how this was the best manga ever. Kagurabachi is starting to make millions everywhere. People were even making memes out of this illustration. But on September 13th, everything would change the manga forever. Illustration of Chihiro would explode to the far core reaches of the internet, turning the lights of Hatsune Miku, Ichigo, Bocchi the Rock, and Finn from Adventure Time into Chihiro, to the point where even voice actor Alex Lee, the voice of Zenitsu, and Sung Jin Woo joined in on the fun.
Do I seem sane to you? I don't care if they're monsters.
I'll cut them down. In black. So, who's next?
Things like Kagurabachi anime clips started coming out, and others stated how Kagurabachi is better than One Piece, Naruto, and even Bleach. Heck, even I joined on the phone. Wait a minute, I didn't put this on the script. Who the hell put this on the script? Don't show the image. Oh, the Japanese community was even surprised at the overseas fan support for the series. Many saying the reason for the popularity could be linked to the enjoyment of John Wick. Some other fans hoped that the series could pull through even if the beginning was a little plain. But with all of the success from Kagurabachi and all of these memes and all of these illustrations coming out, saying how enough time has passed, what did the author think? How could he handle the stress of overseas media talking about a series that isn't even out just yet? Could he capitalize on the traction that a series has gotten and have a successful series? Well, on September 19th, this would be the real test for Kagurabachi. The first chapter would drop and would change everything forever. Not only did it shoot up on all websites, but on its first day, it placed on 5th on Manga Plus, beating out Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, and Kaiju number 8. All very popular series on their own right. People were praising the series with only 1 chapter out. Chihiro is the son of the world's famous blacksmith. One day, while working on the swords with his father, he tells him, "Son, you are 15 now, and if you want to take over the blacksmith business, it is time for you to learn the responsibilities and the dangers that come with." He explains that if given to the wrong hands, it could potentially destroy the world. There are even more swords in the basement, Chihiro. Mostly katanas that I've used before you were born. Chihiro asked if he used them in war. He explains, "These swords were to help a lot of people, but they're also murderous weapons. If they end up in the wrong hands, these things could potentially hurt a lot of people, and people could lose a lot they once cherished." Chihiro, hearing this, accepts his responsibility as the new owner of the blacksmith business until one day he comes back to the shop. Unfortunately, he sees that his father was ambushed and his father dies. Chihiro vows to get revenge and to bring back the swords and honor to his father's legacy. And this sets in motion the story of Kagurabachi. With just 1 chapter already out, people started making videos into 14 minutes long. This is when the meme started to become more than just a meme. The author was asked how he felt about the overseas success. To his surprise, that so many people were trying to order the volume 1 for the manga that wasn't even released yet. He did say that he would want to try even harder and live up to the expectations of his fans. Well, it's been 2 years later, and the series has already won the next manga award, and on top of this, has even got a reference from the Batman comics. I don't think you can get any better than that. But now, reality started setting in. With Volume 1 selling out, people genuinely wanted to give Kagurabachi a chance. People started to see something more than just the memes. With the story actually forming and more chapters coming out, people's minds started to realize that this was way better than just some random manga or meme. The author had to show everyone that his series was more than just a regular shonen series, with the first arc being some of the best and most impressive work that people had seen. People started to become hooked on Kagurabachi because of this first arc right here, but mostly because of this fight right here, Chihiro versus Sojo. This fight is what showed people that Kagurabachi was more than a aura farming and hype moments manga. It showed that there was real consequences that were happening to the world, that these enchanted blades were really a problem. What happens with people who are fighting with the enchanted blades? Sojo challenges Chihiro not only for his sword, but also his ideology, which pushes Chihiro to start questioning the things around him. His father, his beliefs around the swords. The mental battle that he has is executed in such a great way, with Chihiro's understanding of what his father means to others and how the swords are affecting the world itself, while also understanding that Sojo's ideals of his father are completely different from his. To the point where, while fighting Sojo, Chihiro starts to doubt himself, thinking he might not be the right person to stop Sojo. But remembering his father's words, he decides to put it all on the line to get back Cloud Voyager. He comes to terms with himself that yes, he's a murderer, and that he is currently trying to get his father's swords back. And this makes for some of the best internal character conflict that I have seen in a very long time. And mind you, this is within the first 20 chapters, with Chihiro coming to terms with how he has to stop Sojo, and the swords are murderous weapons, but they could also be used to protect the weak. Chihiro's ideals are pushed. His father's name is tarnished by others, but in some way he overcomes these issues, not by sheer luck, not by some random shonen power-up. He truly is willing to put it all on the line for what he truly believes in. And that's how he's able to defeat Sojo, by putting everything he knows, everything he's learned into practice. By sacrificing his own body, he's able to then figure out a way to murder Sojo and destroy Cloud Voyager. Kagurabachi is a story that's something special. Not many series can go from being a meme and then turn into one of the new best-selling manga of the decade. It could even potentially go on its way to get its own very anime soon. I think the series is truly a one-of-a-kind manga. Each arc is truly a treat, seeing what the story is turning into, characters being explored, seeing more of Chihiro's personality be pushed through thick and thin, seeing exactly what's happening to the swords, the reveal of the war, what is going on with the sword masters. Gosh, I absolutely love this series. I don't think you could find a better series to get into as of right now than Kagurabachi. Personally, I believe Kagurabachi has a very long lifespan and could even potentially reach the far corners of in the anime-manga space. I truly believe that this series is not only one of a kind, but also has one of the most unique and interesting stories that we have ever seen in modern day Shonen Jump. I am grateful that enough time has passed to show people that this series is more than just a meme, and I hope that this could go down as one of the best new mangas of the decade. I'm extremely grateful for Hokozanu-san for bringing the series to life with his amazing art and truly captivating storytelling, making his series truly stand out from the rest of Shonen Jump, while also blending his inspirations with other media. I'm extremely excited to see more from him and our true Dark Knight Chihiro. I'm even more excited to see what more bathhouse adventures will happen with Sojo in the meantime. I truly believe that Kagurabachi has the potential to make Kagurabachi billions. I am extremely grateful and excited to see how this story plays out.